Okay, hi everybody. Hopefully this is working here. This is totally new to me, so this is my second shot at it. I butchered the last one, and I found it hard to play while I was doing it. So this is going to be my Smash account, which is a pretty small account, a few hundred games played. So let's get at it right away. First hole, I'm playing Backbone and Marlin, and I saw this on Erlich streamer, and it looks like a pretty good shot, so I'll get ready here. I don't think I have the right account in. So this is the Andy account, and let's see here, get our Backbone. I think we have a Backbone 7 now, so we're gonna have to fix that. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we should have now Backbone 7. So we're playing at plus 10 with Power Zero ball in the app at mid. So mid plus 10 with Power Zero ball. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the bounce over max right for a Marlin with half a top at mid. So this is a Backbone 7. If you have a Backbone 8 or 9, I think you have to play mid minus 0.1. So that seems to be working for me. Now, hopefully I could just hit it perfect, because the only times I've missed this is when I've hit it great. And it's important here for me. Of all the shots to not hit great, this has got to be one of them. Turn that down a little bit. I have ordered myself some earbuds with a mic, so hopefully the sound will be better going forward. Okay, so let's give this a shot. So we're going to go all the right with half a top, and this blue ring is going to be in the front of the bunker. With, you see my end of my ball guide is going to be on the line between the yellow and the dark column there. Okay, so that looks about right. So 4-0. Okay, mid is 2-3.
Perfect shot.
Okay, so you can see that's a good shot. Each time I've hit it perfect, it's gone in. So just if you have like the Backbone 9 and you're adjusting, that adjustment would have been 2-2. The rings are, different size. And it's a little bit of a deeper club, so you're not hitting it as far. Got my Starbucks in hand, ready to rock.
Perfect shot.
I don't know how to get any of the chat going, so that's something I have to work on. Like if someone was on the YouTube and chatting, I don't know if I can see it. I don't think I can. Okay, so good start. Now for hole number 2, I've been getting this each time, pretty straightforward. Again, it's just important on the second shot to hit perfect. So this one, let's see here. See what I got in here. Okay, so we're just gonna go extra mile. The horizon doesn't matter because we won't be playing it. So extra mile thorn, it for me is a thorn 4, which is a little better than my Kingfisher. And I'm just playing a Quasar. So I play with the wind arrow, but you'll see, like, just make your adjustments. Like when I play like say this first shot here, I'm going to play extra mile and I put 4-4 in and I put the wind arrow in instead of using elevation. It's roughly, you know, it'll be a plus 10 or 15. You just have to, you know, do the numbers. So on this one here, I'm playing only 3.5 top. And I'm playing 2.5 to the right. So 3.5 top, 2.5 to the right. And just aiming down I want my bounce there to be by that, you know, beside that shadow. So we're going to play at 1/8. So this should get me roughly, hopefully around 328, 329. And it's important, you know, to have always the same shots like this, and then you can dial these second ones in. So that's 325. So that's a number I haven't been at yet. So at 329, I was 28%. So at 325, so I'm further back. So I'm 4 yards further back, which is 8%. So, or 4 yards further away from the hole now. So that's going to be now 36% slider.
Great shot.
And I'll show you what I'm doing here. I'm playing my second shot, so I'll get my thorn ready. And I'm playing it at -10 because it's up the hill with the wind arrow at 36%. So see here, I line it up. I'm going to put my 2/8 in and the wind arrow. And then I click the check mark, which will take me to here. And then at 36% slider, so it was 0.9. So I'm going, on this shot, I'm going 3 back and the click right just to offset the wind, and then just go right at the hole. So because I don't have a good ball guide, the thorn 4, I play it back just a touch.
Perfect shot.
So that's, you can see that once you have the numbers in, and you know, the kingfisher, if you have like a kingfisher, I think it's 4 or 5, I'm playing it at the same numbers as the thorn 4. So this, I've hit this now from 318, 328, 335, 329, 325, and 321. So I mean, the numbers are just, using it that way with the slider is just going in each time. So again, with wind arrow at -10. Okay, so elevation -10, and then make sure you put that wind arrow in. And then you just adjust for how far your drive was. So for every yard is 2% on the slider. So you're either going further away or closer. So again, that one was 325 at 36%. So if you play the same spin off the tee in my same landing area, you should be right around that spot. And then you just go up and down the slider. So, you know, if you go a little further, you're closer to the hole. So you start taking 2% down. And if you're, you know, if you don't drive that far, you just have to remember the percentage up. Okay, so hole 3, we're playing rock and big dog and thorn, hopefully. Now this, what do I have for balls here? I don't have a lot of balls, and I don't want to be wasting too many good balls. So I don't want power 5. So it looks like I'm going to have to use a Titan. And it's for the second shot. It's not for the first or the last shot. So the rock I like using, I've got a rock 4, which has the good ball guide. Oh, this says rock 2. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong account. That's why I should be on the Smash account. That's why it was the backbone. The wrong backbone. Yeah, okay. That's fine. You can see it was a thorn 4 on my other account too. So everything was fine there. Okay. So I've got to change that other one back to backbone 6. Okay. Okay, so we're going rock. Is this a rock 5? Yeah, okay. So 2, 7. our 3 ball, and just straight up with wind arrow. It's usually going to be somewhere around 1-1. And don't go too far here. So see, I'm just playing back. The last thing you do not need to be, I like to be on the right side, but you do not want to be going too far here. So we're going to play the 3 rings. That's actually 3 and a click, just to protect. I'm overprotecting going too far.
Great shot.
Great won't matter. So on like a higher end rock, you probably don't need any topspin. On a lower end rock, you might need like 1 topspin, and then just make sure you got the good ball guide. I think it's a 4-4, I believe. And just protect, do not go too far. And that's why I have the big dog in, like, because I don't need to push the limits on here, and I'm just going to smash a big dog on my next shot. So I'll get that club ready. And on the next shot, the important part is for this account, I just need to get far. I want to be hitting a short iron because I can't find the funnel. There's a funnel in the back of this green, but you can't find it with a lower ended ball guide. If you have a good grizzly, then you would want to play shorter, and there's a funnel on the hole. And there's other videos for that, and you can watch, or the expert videos. Okay, so for here, just gonna try, I want to get up beside the bunker. I don't want to be in front of it. I want to make sure. So I'm gonna be like that. So I'm gonna play 3-5 with the arrow. You can see here, I need about 4 rings probably. So I'm gonna bring it back this 1-7. I'm gonna flip around here and line up my grid and my ball guide. Just pull down. So I need about that 3 rings of overpower. So something like that. So see the blue ring, the top of the blue ring is the 3rd ring.
Great shot.
Oh, get out of there. See, that's just a bad blunder. It's not that I'm not going to just get on the green, but I wanted a shot at sinking it, which I am not going to have now. So I wonder why that happened. See, so if I could go back, what I can tell you about that is go up the right side of the fairway there. But I must have aimed too far left. I thought it was aiming right though. But that fairway there beside the bunker has a right to left slope. So as long as your weight's not too crazy, it should just, if it rolls up that fairway, roll into the middle.
Great shot.
So I'm not going to worry too much about this. You know, I would say my chances of sinking that are probably 30-40% of getting that next shot in. But we'll give her a shot here with the Malibu. So 4-3, I'm going to look to see where I am in my distance. So my landing area, I'm going to guess, is about at least 60%. So 4-3 with arrow. And we'll say at about 60, I'll say 65 maybe. So we'll try and eyeball the funnel. There's a funnel behind the hole. And we're just going to try it somewhere in here-ish. So we'll go for that. 2 rings.
Great shot.
The great left won't hurt me too much because, yeah, it's just not up high enough on the hill anyway. See, I need it to be a little higher up that hill, and then you'll get a nice rollout at the end. You know, it is a guess, but you might as well go for it. Okay, so that was hole 3. And hole 4 we've had a lot of success with too. I've got all the numbers for that one too. Time for a smoke.
Perfect shot.
Got the death putt. I hate those putts. I always aim left edge because if I'm gonna miss, I'll hit it great right on those long ones. Actually, I should look to see where I am in my pin chest. Okay, so we need 5 more. Okay, so hole 4, we are going to be playing extra mile. Horizon doesn't matter, so it'll be extra mile thorn. And this one I'm using a Kingmaker, and it's not about the power, it's about I want the right spin. I don't think on this account I can get away with the katana, but I'm not too worried about it. So let's see here. So this one here, the key to me is the tee shot. Don't go too far, so you have a better angle on the second shot. If you hit your tee shot too far, it's sort of glitchy. You got to come in from the right of the green, and it's a glitchier ball guide. So what I'm doing is I'm playing 3-3, and I'm playing with the wind arrow, with no elevation. I'm just playing, and I'm going to play all the right I can with 3 topspin. And I just want it to be like sort of like there on the left, and I'm going to play a little right curl to make sure that I get it right, in case I hit it great left. So max with arrow is 1.5. And then I'm playing a little right curl just at the edge of the curl line there.
Big shot.
Now because this is a dog leg, that still might be a touch too far than I wanted. 332, no, that'll be okay. So because it's a dog leg, it doesn't really matter how far you go. This next shot should just be straight up mid with arrow. So we'll get it ready with no elevation. And I've hit mid with arrow from all the distances because you're the same distance from the hole, I believe. This is an old ball. What's that, season 8 ball? Season 8 it looks like. It's an old ball.
Great shot.
See, that's why I play the curl, is to make sure I get it right. So you don't make this mistake. Because this is very sinkable, so 3-6, 3-6 with wind arrow there. Okay, at mid number is 1.5. 3 backspin, and I just click it right again to offset that wind, and just go right at it. So again, the ball guide, you got to leave a little room there because I got the shitty ball guide. So something like that. Oh, freak. That's annoying. Every time the holes that I know I'm draining, I'm hitting great shots. It's been frustrating, but hopefully it'll get out of my system for the final round. I think my ball guide might have been a little aggressive there too. I wanted just dribbling to the hole. One that's coming in maybe a little hotter. All right. So we'll get ready. What's hole 5? What is that? Hole 5's annoying me. I think hole 5 is just a bonus hole. I don't think there's any locked in shot for that one. I searched around if anyone was drilling anything. One time I saw someone sink it, but then I saw them miss it 3 other times. So I'm just going after the way I've always played it, is play the backspin shot off the right. I was trying from the left side, the Goliath shot, just sort of dribbling it over the hill, which used to be the shot in Expert. I can't get anything dialed in for it. Oh, this is the hole here, so I might as well practice. So the last time I went at it here, so we'll say 2, 7 plus 5 with arrow. About there. Let's see. Down a bit more. Okay, about mid-number shoot of 1, 1. And I'm playing right spin like this to get it off that right bank. Now I think I need to be just short of that dark square. Now that was with a different grizzly though. So we'll give that a shot. And it's just about the weight. I don't care about the line too much. I just need enough line for it to go up the hill and have enough roll down.
Great shot.
More annoying. Oh wow. Oh, because I hit it greatly. So that probably wouldn't have been too bad if I hit it perfect for Wade anyway. We have a different wind angle on the actual shot. So I'm just going to assume this guy's beating me. I don't care about stats or whatever. Time is more important to me. All right. So now we get another crack at it. So I was playing Katana with this one. So plus 5 with arrow. And we're going to do that same thing. So the other one I had, I think it was a Goliath 6 or 7, which probably has a better ball guide. But that's the idea, is that it's just about the weight and getting it up the right side of that hill and trying to roll it down in. I've seen people going right at it. I don't see anyone sinking this consistently. I had been trying from the left side and trying just to roll it, over that hump. I was getting the right weight every time, but I just couldn't get the line down, so I've given up on it. I was always a little right or a little left. It just, I don't know if it's glitchy or what. Okay, so here we go. So plus 5 with wind arrow is 3, 7, straight up. Okay, it's going to be 1, 6. And I'm going to try and get that ball guide before that dark line. I was something like that, I think. Okay, let's give that a go. So 1.6 rings.
Perfect shot.
Okay, so that's still too far. So it's harder to bring that further back because of the hump where it's landing. Okay, so that's a work in progress. I have more backspin on my other Goliath too. So I might have to look in that and go back to the Saturn shot, is what I was originally playing. Which will give me, I think, about 2 more bars of backspin. So I'll write that down. And like I said too, I think this hole is just going to be an extra. The important holes are 1, 2, 4 and 7 for me. Those are the ones that I'm getting drops on. And then not screwing up 8. I did drop 8 a couple times, and I'm getting close, but it's more of a guess shot. I'm getting around the hole all the time. And then hole 9 is, I've got a good shot for 9, and it's not about making it. It's just about always getting the eagle, which I have a great shot for that. Okay, so, oh good. Someone actually forfeited for me once. Okay. Okay, so this hole here, I'm doing the big topper, Goliath, Titan. And I've sunk this a couple times too, but this again, for me, is just would be an extra hole. I don't expect to get it each time. So when you'll see here, you just got to make sure with the big, like people are going left, and I know the Tommy guys and stuff are saying to go left. This is a better shot, I'm just telling you. Straight up, and just making sure. So see here, I'm putting the grid line in the middle of my bullseye, okay, and when I pull up, see I've got 3 rings to work with there. So 2, 7 with the arrow, with the big topper is 1, 2. So I can literally hit this with 2 rings of overpower. And I'm going to play a little right curl to make sure I don't clip that rough. Just a touch, not too much. So, and 2 rings of overpower. Something like that.
Perfect shot.
If you have a lot of kingmakers, use a kingmaker on this hole, because you'll want the right spin on the next shot. So 392 is a good spot for me. So I drained it at 393 and at 401. So at 393, I was mid plus arrow, so we'll play that roughly the same. So you can see how far down you get, and you get a long iron in your hand, and you can just go after the hole. Unless you have a sniper, you might want to go left. If you have a higher level sniper where your ball guide is getting you to the hole, then that's going to be a better shot. But I mean, on all my rookie accounts, my best sniper is probably going to be a 5 or a 6 or something. So you just don't have the ball guide to be playing that shot. So we'll see, like when he shoots it up here, and then you'll see on his next shot, whatever, we'll see his club. I don't see the advantage of, you just can't dial that in. I mean, with no ball guide. Not as good as this one anyway. So mid with arrow, so 4.5 with the arrow sort of in that direction, no elevation. So mid is 1.9. I'm going to go max right with 4 back, and then just go at it. It's just about the weight and knowing which Goliaths are better than others. So this one doesn't have it. So see that last end of the ball guide? Okay, I'm going to go a little left of that because I keep missing a little to the right. So I'm going to do it like that. Okay, and hopefully that, oh, I might even pull back just a touch and play it 1.9. And hopefully the weight is good enough. The line should be good.
Great shot.
I was running out of time. I was worried. I fucking let it go too early. Sorry, guys. I wanted to give you a good guide here because there's no accuracy on this club. You just have to trust me that would have been really close if I hit it perfect. It seems that ball guide, it's important to get that, how I was lining it up there, that end of that ball guide left of the hole, because of the right spin and the wind effect, it's going to push you right. So you want to be about a square, I would say, left there. I forgot to look at his ball guide here. I didn't see what kind of club he had. But I just don't see this one getting dialed. Oh, look at, like what I say that he drains it. No. And sort of that's the problem with, even when you line it up good and you go at it, it's about the weight. If you can't see the end of the ball guide, you're sort of guessing. That would have been funny though, if he drained it after I'm yakking about that. I did see what sniper he used. Okay, well that's too bad. I wanted to show, like, because if I hit perfect there, I'm right, right around the hole. I know for sure. It's an easier shot with a Goliath 7. I do recommend using a Goliath. The one time I used a Grizzly there, and I didn't get the good drive off the tee, I probably went about 380. Now I was sort of in between clubs. So the distance of the Goliath is sort of important there. Okay, 7 is the hole we're getting. And playing the another shot I saw in Ehrlich Gaming is the no moving target shot. So how we're playing this one is sniper. And we are playing, so we're gonna put the Titan in, but and then if we get a wind that's a little higher, we're gonna change it to a Kingmaker. And we're gonna play it mid plus 10. And we're not gonna move the target, so the important part is don't touch the bullseye. And we're gonna play just under 2 topspin. And the left spin's going to matter on the wind. So if we get a low wind, actually we will get a low wind. So he's 2-8.
Perfect shot.
Wow.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. A little too hot. Okay, so we're not touching the target. Okay. So we're the 3-6 wind. So we're going to play 1.9 up. And I believe it's, yeah, half a left. And 3-6 at mid should be around 1-1, so 3-5. Fucking needle jumped on me right when it was coming to the perfect. Fucking needle's jumping. What the fuck? That's annoying. The first time I went to hit it, the needle fucking jumped on me. Oh, and it still went in. Wow, what a lucky ass that is. I'm not sure. That should not have went in. Because they're going in when I'm hitting them perfect. They shouldn't go in when I'm hitting them great. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. The first time it came from right to left is when I was going to hit it. And right before it came to the perfect, the needle jumped, so I didn't hit it. And I let it go back again, and then it jumped again. So that's annoying. If that keeps happening, I'm going to stop and I'll have to reset. Because that's happened to me the other day. And when I reset my tablet, it went away. So I don't know if it's because I got so much stuff running in the background or what. Okay, so hole 8, I'm playing Extra Mile at Horizon, and I'm playing with Titan. And the first, I think, 4 or 5 times I played this hole, I never had a problem, and then a couple of times, then I got the glitch bounce. So I'm going to try and aim a little more right off the tee with some left curl, which this club doesn't have a lot of curl. So I was going blue ring to rough here, and I was playing it over here. So what I'm going to do is move it a little out further this way and play sort of halfway between the white and the blue, I guess. Something like that. I'm going all the left with 3 top. And you just don't see, when you get the glitch bounce, you roll into that far bunker. I'll come up even a little bit more. Or maybe that's where the glitch bounce is because you're on a downhill. Let's try this. Let's try it right into the max. So 4-3 with arrow. 2-1. And I'm going to play, that's as much curl as I got on this guy.
Perfect shot.
Hate hitting the shots from the left to right needle, but see that? Okay, that's the good. Oh no, it's not. See how the ball, that first bounce, it does this like a rubber ball bounce. Okay, I gotta find a way to take that out. I wonder if playing before the hump might be better. I've got to get that fixed because that's happened 3 times out of 4 now, I think. And the first bunch of times I played it, I never got that at all. So that's got to get shored up. And I don't know if it's hitting it harder because if it's landing on the downslope, I'm getting that, or maybe I got to get higher up. Like maybe my shot was a little too far. I'm not sure.
Great shot.
I wonder if like going to a quarterback or something and going more in the middle and playing more of a curl shot might be better. See, he looked like to be like he hit the same shot. Okay, so I just want to get this up there.
Great shot.
Because I've done this shot a few times, I just know I need to get it up near the end here, and I should be able to have a little firefly into the green. So you can see how uphill that is. So I'm going to play a right away minus 15. That's pretty annoying. This will be a key hole, is to just not screw it up. As much as it is to drop the other ones, not screwing this hole up is just as important. This is the hardest hole for sure on the course. And the annoying part is if I get in the fairway like he is here, I have a great shot that's gone in twice, and it got it really close too. If you see the last one I did with SOB, I have that shot where I'm just perfect weight and right at the hole. And I was on that one, I think, just on the edge. But I have sunk it twice. I think I posted it in the clan. The horizons just have a perfect shot on that. Okay, so there's our max. Okay, so we're going to be closer to the mid. What are we here? We're here. Still about 80% or something.
Perfect shot.
Needle's so slow. Okay, so that was important there. So you can see what I did there. It was 15% uphill, and I measured it off and figured where I was landing was about 80%, and put that in, and it was 1.5. Okay, so that's one hurdle down. We didn't screw that one up. And then I got a good shot for 9, I'll show you. We'll get that ready. It'll be a big topper. Horizon combo. Is this the wind we have? I can't remember. If it was the same wind, I was just going to give it another practice go. Alright, so hole 9. So hole 9, I've got a good shot here. So I'm playing horizon, or big top or horizon. Okay, now it depends on. See, my horizon is a level 4, and what has it got? 173. I don't think that's the bigger one. So I'm gonna put. I don't have much for balls on this account. What's this guy? 315. I don't need the right spin. Okay, so this will work. So I don't need, it's not the power I need off the tee, I need it for the second shot, and I'm going to show you a really good second shot where I've actually come close to the hole, but it's an easy shot just to get by just to put it in the middle of the green. Not even the middle, it's like you're, a few yards away. So I'm playing all the topspin with the big topper and getting the white ring sort of at the top of the hump there. Okay, 2-6 with arrow. Okay, which is going to be, roughly plus 10, something like that, if you don't play with the arrow. Okay, and 1.1. So we got a lower wind. Oh, I didn't put power 5 in that, so that's fine, it doesn't matter. Because I'm in the min of the club anyway. So you don't worry about this rolling too far. The fucking needle jumped again. I think I got a reset. It jumped right before I hit. That's annoying. And it's not for this shot or whatever. It's for later. So this is uphill at the end there. I'm a little more right because I hit it great right. But when you're going down, don't worry about going too far there because the fairway's uphill. So when you're bouncing, it's just going to slow down. Usually I'm more right there. So you can see it opens up a bit. The other thing is if you saw there's a light standard going up the fairway. It's not in play. I think we go over it because I thought I hit it once and it looked like it went right through it. So either it's like an invisible thing that's not really there or we're just going over top. So he did a similar shot and I'm going to show you why my shot's easier than this shot. See, he's going to still have to go blast one up the right side there. But watch here what I've got. So let's see, the wind is 2A. I've got this with the horizon, you get all this topspin. So max top and max right that you get. And look at this, it just rolls nicely. Now there's a mound that you want to get to. So you want to actually get right here. So let's get a nice ball guide. That looks like the right ball guide I want. Something like that. I'll play one ring. And I'm going to play some right curl because I want it to get to that mound where it'll roll down close to the green. That's not the great left won't work. So see that light standard? It's just like going like right through it. So unfortunately with the horizon, without the great accuracy, this is an easy chip anyway. But if I didn't hit that great left, it's going to come in really nice. That's the second time in a row now, unfortunately, hit great left on this shot. Somewhere. So that's too bad. The mound is about 4 yards past the hole.
Great shot.
Okay, so let's just make sure we hit a good shot here. So straight up. Got a case of the greats. Should go in anyway. Oh, no, it's not. Well, this isn't working out fucking well, is it? I pride myself on hitting perfect all the time. I can't, that one, there was no excuses. I just missed it. The first one, for sure, the needle jumped. But these ones, that's just bad play. The needle goes so slow on this Firefly. I never hit great left. If I miss, it's usually great right. I was holding on for dear life to not Missed great right. Oh, Jesus, we both missed. Fucking contagious. Okay, well, we still got, what's that, a 13 on the front. With this account, you know, with shit clubs, it's not the worst case. I'm hoping to start putting down 15s and 16s. I just got to make sure hit 1, 2, 4, 7, right, and not fuck up the other ones. And you're just going to put together a nice round. And don't do stupid shit like me and hit great on little touchy shots like that. Those firefly shots, fuck it, are my nemesis, I swear. I've done that a few times now. Okay, so we're just gonna tear up the back. Still not bad. A 13, I'll, you know, with this, a 26 with this account, will put me in play for the final day. You know, the carryover becomes important, especially with these, because I'm probably not going to be able to shoot a 30 with this guy, where I am with a couple of my other accounts. But you never know, I guess. So getting a 26, 27, that's where the you know, the carryover is going to come into play. What do I want here, Marlin? Okay, so we're backbone, plus 10, power 0. What were we, half up, I think, right? Half up, max right. Okay. Half and up, max right. 3-9. It's 2-2. We're half the ring in the bunk roughly, with the ball guide pointing in between, right on that line of the yellow or the lighter and darker thing there. Went outside for smoke and I can hardly see the fucking screen now. So I'm going 2-2 on the backbone. Higher 8 and 9, I'm going to, I would play 2-1. It's jumping around. The needle's jumping again. I think I'm going to have to kill this and reset, or I just won't be able to hit perfect at all. Because I can't afford to miss these shots. It's the only ones I'm fucking making. This one, 1, 2, 4, 7. Got them dialed. Just got to hit perfect. And I can't afford to not hit perfect. So I think I'm going to kill this now. So I appreciate you watching. What I'm going to do on Saturday morning is I'm going to put, I'll put a guide together for everybody if you want to hold off. And I'll try and have it ready Saturday morning of just the shots that I've got dialed in, and hopefully that'll help you get a better score and have a good tourney, and we'll talk to you later.